My mother-in-law's dinner surprise completely blew up in her face. My wife Jenna and I have been married 4 years. Her mom Diane never approved of me and made that clear every chance she got. Every visit she asked when I was getting a real job or when we were buying a real house. She constantly reminded us that she was not getting any younger and wanted grandchildren before she died. She blamed me for us not having kids yet, saying I could not provide a stable home. To Diane, the only man good enough for Jenna was Kyle, her ex-boyfriend from high school. They dated for years until Jenna caught him cheating and dumped him. But Diane acted like he was the one that got away. She brought him up constantly, bragging about his promotions or guilting Jenna about how she should have worked things out with him. It drove me insane, but Jenna always shut it down. Recently, Jenna found out some big news and wanted to share it with her mom in person. Then Diane called and said she was hosting a special dinner for family only because she had a big announcement. Jenna got quiet and told me something felt off. I told her it was probably nothing. I really wish I had listened to her. We walked in and I knew something was wrong immediately. The table was set way too fancy with candles and cloth napkins everywhere, and Diane was practically glowing. Then I saw him. Kyle was sitting at the head of the table like he owned the place, and my whole body tensed up. He stood and opened his arms toward my wife. Jenna, wow, you look incredible. Jenna grabbed my arm and I could feel her nails digging in. I stepped forward. Why the hell is he here? Diane rushed over and positioned herself between me and Jenna. She put her arm around Jenna's shoulder. This is a family dinner and Kyle is practically family. She guided Jenna to a seat right next to Kyle and pointed me to a chair at the opposite end of the table. I sat there feeling like a stranger in enemy territory. Diane controlled the entire conversation. She kept steering it back to Kyle and how well he was doing. Then she looked directly at me with this smug expression. Kyle just bought a house with 4 bedrooms, perfect for a family. He's ready to settle down and have kids. She paused and stared at me. Some men know when they're ready. Jenna tried to change the subject, but Diane cut her off. I'm just saying, I want grandchildren before I'm too old to enjoy them. Is that so wrong? She turned back to Kyle and touched his arm. You'd make such a wonderful father. Jenna squeezed my hand under the table so hard it hurt. Then Diane stood up and clinked her glass. I have an announcement. I've been praying about this for a long time and God finally answered. She nodded at Kyle and he reached into his jacket and pulled out a velvet box. He opened it slowly and there was this huge diamond ring inside. Diane was beaming. Kyle came to me recently and confessed he never stopped loving Jenna. He wants to marry her and start a family. Give me the grandchildren I deserve. Then she looked right at me and smiled. I gave him my blessing. Kyle slid out of his chair and got down on one knee in front of my wife while I sat there frozen. Jenna, I made mistakes, but I'm a better man now. I want to build a life with you. I want to have kids with you. I can give you everything he can't. Diane clasped her hands together. Say yes, honey. Think about the family you could have, the life you could have. Jenna's voice came out flat and deadly. You planned this. Diane smiled proudly. Of course I did. I want grandchildren and you're running out of time with him. She gestured toward me. Marrying him was a mistake. Fix it now before it's too late. The whole room went silent. Jenna stood up slowly and I stood with her. She looked at her mom one last time. Then Jenna says it. I'm pregnant with his baby. Diane's face twists. What did you just say? Jenna repeats it slowly. I'm pregnant. He's the father. You were going to be a grandmother. Diane's eyes go wide and she starts shaking her head frantically. No, 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 no. Jenna's voice is steady. I came here tonight to tell you the good news. I was so excited to share this with you. Kyle scrambles to his feet. That doesn't change how I feel about you. Jenna does not even look at him. Sit down and shut up. He drops into the chair immediately. Diane's voice rises to a shriek. I didn't know. How was I supposed to know? Jenna grabs my hand. You weren't supposed to ambush me with my ex. You weren't supposed to try to destroy my marriage. Diane starts sobbing. Please, I just wanted grandbabies. I just wanted a family. Jenna shakes her head. You would have had that, but you just ruined it. Diane lunges forward and grabs Jenna's arm. Please, I'm sorry. I made a mistake. Jenna rips her arm away. Don't touch me. You're not coming to the baby shower. You're not in the delivery room. You will not meet your grandchild. Kyle grabs his jacket and runs out the door. Jenna looks at me. We're done here. We grab our coats and walk out. Diane's screams echo behind us. Diane calls every single day begging to be part of the baby's life. Jenna never answers. Diane wanted grandchildren. Now she will never meet hers.